Hello everyone and welcome to another video here. This is my video response to Steph to Dev's Summer Backlog Challenge 2013. This is going to be coincide with another video that I just released and basically explain my absence and a bunch of other things as well. So if you want to check that out, go right ahead, check that one out first and then watch this one, where I go through the games that I picked for my Summer Backlog Challenge. Which is quite a few. It's actually 15 opposed to the usual 10 that most other people do. I don't feel I'm going to complete all of them, of course, though. It's like 15 games and some of them are pretty long, but I'm going to try to finish as much as possible now. I've already finished 28 games this year thus far, and my goal is to finish at least 50. I feel I'm doing a good job at this far. Like I finished 28 though, the half the year's not over yet, so I feel I'm doing good there. So anyway, of course Stephanie, she does this every year, so she does, and she's done since 2010. I've already explained sort of the sort of origins or whatever. She does it like in the other video though. But anyway, this video going through the games I've picked and why and all that there, and sort of my progress if I have made any in them, of course. So anyway, let's get going. The first game I don't have a box for because it's a digital game. It's on Steam, and that is a game that came out last year. So this is the most up-to-date game. This is the most recent game on my backlog list, and that is Dishonored, which came out on PC, 360, and PS3 last year, October time, I believe. Yes, it was published by Bethesda and developed by Arcane Studios. I think that's the name of them. It's a game that got well received. I think it was critically acclaimed. A lot of people really liked it though, and I just never, like, I did like it while I played though, just never, had the desire to go and finish it though back then and there, and therefore I wanted to go back to it though, just to say, I just want to try it now. I always did like the first target and then just never picked it up though. I'm going through the whole non-lethal way, where I try to pass the guards without getting noticed, try to take them out non-lethal if I do whatever, and also of course like try to do the non-lethal way of taking care of a target, and it's like various different ways you can do that, or just like it's like a sort of alternate way to like pretty much go up and kill them pretty much. And some of them I heard some of them are pretty cool. Like I only did the first target. I think there's 6 overall. And so I'm not that far into the game to tell you the truth though, and it took me a while to actually do the first one because I kept getting calls. I get caught, load, so therefore I have to, start over again. So anyway, that's Dishonored. Next game is back from the 16-bit generation. It's not the oldest game on this list, it's the second oldest though, and that is Flink for the Sega Mega Drive, and also I think it came out in the Amiga as well. This is a cool little sort of action platformer where you play this wizard called Flink, and you just go around this little various areas, like defeating these enemies, bouncing them and things like that, and do these little spells as well. So it's a cool little game. I think the full title is The Misadventures of Flink, I believe it's called. It is, and it's a cool game. And it was done by the now defunct Psygnosis, who became, was pretty much who did Lemmings and Wipeout, and became like Sony Studio Liverpool, and then they unfortunately went. The next game is for the DS, and that is Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. This is the 4th in the Professor Layton series. I have not finished this one yet, and therefore this is the one I'm going to play, because the new one of course has been out for a while, the Miracle Mask or the Mask of Miracle, and I haven't picked that one up yet therefore, because I want to wait until I finish this one. I finished all the other games. I love the other Professor Layton games, but I don't know, I just never got to around this one focus on finishing it though, although I've like made a bit of progress in this one, but it still has that Professor Layton charm, this mystery, going around solving people's problems via puzzles. So you know what you expect here, but they're charming games nonetheless. Next one is the oldest game on my list, and that is Little Nemo the Dream Master for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Yes, and this game came out in 1991 here, I think, or 1990. It says 1991, 1990, 1989, so I don't know when it did, but I believe around that time anyway, in the late 80s, early 90s. And this is of course done by Capcom, because if you definitely check the box art, you definitely know it has that Capcom style to it though. A sort of bit reminiscent to like Mega Man pretty much. And it's supposed to be a great little game. It's sort of based on a like very old story, I believe as well. But it's supposed to be a cool game, but I heard it's like pretty difficult though. And I remember watching this. I think someone on the GameSpot did like a little playthrough of it though back then. And it's sort of where I first heard about it though. And I got along this big mega package of SNES games along with the NES itself. So I have to try and play through it though. I'm sure I'll enjoy it more than this because it's a platformer, action platformer, and I love my platformers. Next three games are PlayStation 2 games, so they are. Sorry for wiping my nose, a bit of an itchy nose at the moment. The first one is from a series that I love, and that is Castlevania Curse of Darkness. I actually started playing this like a few months ago, and I got into it though, but just stopped playing because the games that were coming out this year sort of got in the way though. But since there's not really a whole lot of games coming out over the summer that I'm very much interested in though, I want to sort of try and finish this one though. And it's one of the few it's one of the few Castlevania games in my collection that I haven't finished though. I finished the majority of them though, but this is one of them I haven't finished. Like I finished the first PS2 one, the Lament of Innocence. I finished it now, but I haven't finished this one. It's kind of very similar to that game though, but I like this here though. Great music though, but I liked it. I like these games anyway. They're enjoyable. Next one is Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. This is the last of the Onimusha games that came out. This came out in 2005, I think, or 2006, and there hasn't been a proper Onimusha game since. And this is the last one because you don't play as Samanosuke or Jubei. You play as a totally different character. I forget his name though. I can't remember, just no luck, but I forget his name. I think you can play as a few different characters though. And this is like 2 discs, so it's a pretty long game at that. So I should try to focus on finishing this one as well. But I played this here though, and I don't know, just never got into it though. Just never got around to finishing though. Like I finished the other 3 Onimusha games, the 3 main ones, and finished the 3rd one without dying once. And finally, for the PlayStation 2 section is Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil, or Lunatea's Veil. I don't know how to pronounce that. And this is of course a follow-up to in my opinion, the excellent Klonoa Door to Phantom Mail, which is the first video game to ever make me cry. I find the ending of that game pretty sad, and you may think what a wuss or whatever, but I feel like go play through that game and watch the ending. If you don't feel you don't feel a bit like downtrodden, like you just feel a bit sad about it though, and then I don't know what's wrong with you though. If you don't shed a tear, if you feel like a bit sad about it though, then I don't mind though. But like I love that game. I played this before though, but just never actually got around to actually finishing though. But it's pretty much similar to the first one. Also, and like they're excellent games, the Klonoa games. These 2 especially, and like the GBA ones and as well. So I want to get around to finishing this one. And yeah, some people will be looking at this as ugh, you got stickers on them. Ugh, take them off, you fiend. Listen, I do not care. I'm not one of those fucking really purists who fucking feel like a sticker is like the oh my god, oh man, make them throw up or whatever. You can see like I can take the stickers off, but the problem is I do take the stickers off, they'll end up worse. Next ones are for the PS3. The first one is the Echo and Shadow of the Colossus HD collection, and the one I'm saying is not going to be both of them though. It's going to be Shadow of the Colossus. So I haven't even touched Echo though, but I've made a good bit of progress in Shadow of the Colossus, and I want to go around and finishing it off. And playing this on the PS3 though, it's a beautiful game to play on the PlayStation. So like the spruced up sort of HD make over though. It just looks really beautiful though. Just like walking around, even if it is kind of a desert wasteland, but fighting the Colossus or Colossi, and just like killing them though. It's awesome though, and it is just sad. Like every time you kill one, it's just really sad because of the music it hits though. Like every time you go in and hear like the sort of the death rattle of it though, and you hear the. It just feels quite sad though. Like you feel really guilty for killing them though because they didn't do nothing to you. It just feel that way though. I'm sure other people who played through it feel the same way as well. But it's a good game and I'm gonna finish it. And the other one is the Sly Trilogy. Again, not all three. I've already finished the first one before. I finished it actually twice. I finished this one, and the first one is my first and only platinum PS3 game I've gotten every single trophy for. The one I'm focusing on is the second one because I've never finished the second one. I've never finished the third one, and the new one, Thieves in Time, I want to get though, but I want to play the second and third ones first and then play through it though. But I heard good things about it, so I do. But I want to play through the second one because it's quite a bit different to the first one though. But you can play as like you actually play as Murray and Bentley in that one, so you do, rather than you just like Sly from the first one. But anyway, I want to play through the one. It's just the HD makeover. They look nice. And the last bunch of games are for the 360 and Wii. The first one is the one's probably going to take me the longest though because I'll probably fucking get sidetracked doing all the side quests. I should just try to play the main game. It's Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. This is of course 38 Studios' one and only game because we all know how well this did for them though. It's too bad because it's a very good game, but just just the cost and all that there and how well it did just didn't, shit things didn't do well for them though, and therefore they're now, dead. They defunct, and it was a big story, around this time last year, so it was, which is damn shame. But it's a cool game though. That's really nice, kind of cool, fantasy art style though, and it's just very enjoyable gameplay. And like the whole lore out there is not that great though, but just going around killing these various enemies is cool. Bioshock 2. I played through the first one. I finished Infinite earlier this year, and I just want to go back and play through this one and sort of finish the quote-unquote Bioshock trilogy. I know this one's done by a different team. It's not Irrational Games. It's done by 2K Marin, I think, and a bunch of other ones. It says 2K Marin, 2K Australia, Digital Extremes, and 2K China. But I think it's 2K Marin instead. I think Digital Extremes as well. I forget. I think they did the multiplayer, I believe. But I heard, some people really like this, and some people not fussing it though. Like some people think this is the pure follow-up to the first one, which okay, I guess. But the first one I think is overrated. Okay, so sorry about that, folks. The next one is Batman Arkham City. The new one's coming out later this year, Arkham Origins, and I just need to go around and finish this one because I finished Arkham Asylum, which is an excellent game, and I just never got around to finishing this properly though. I know it's just one of those ones like, why did I not finish this when it came out though? But this came out a few weeks after Dark Souls, and that's probably the reason why I never got around to finishing it, because I actually did play this for a bit. Then I went back to Dark Souls, and Dark Souls just took over as it. And then Uncharted 3 came out, and then Skyrim came out, and that was it. It was like, that was finished. It just got shoved to the wayside. And I played a bit of it since then as well, but it's never, got round to focusing on finishing it though. And the last of the 360 games is Deus Ex Human Revolution by Eidos Montreal and published by Square Enix. And this is another game that people kind of either love or hate though. It's kind of a mixed bag. Though some people really like it, some people not so fussed on it though. Some people really hate the way the boss battles are dealt with. I don't think I've heard anything positive about the boss battles in this game whatsoever. So I don't think I've actually ever seen gameplay footage of the boss battles in them. I think I might have seen like a bit of a clip though, but I forget. But I want to try this out because I really love Syndicate from last year, and I really like the whole cyberpunk setting. And I want to try and go back play through this one. And if I like this one enough, though, I might want to go play the original and Invisible War, which I have on my Steam account. So this of course is the prequel. So I basically probably kind of played them in chronological order because this is of course a prequel to the original Deus Ex. Um, but I want to play through this though anyway. So anyway, and finally, I've got two more games here which are on the way. So this will round things up. The first one is a game that that a lot of people really love and say it's the best in the series, but I feel it's completely overrated. And you probably be wondering, why am I going around to playing this though? Because I actually just got to a point of the game, and then I finished that point and just never picked it up since, never touched it since. And that was over a year and a half ago now when it came out. And that is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Stephanie has the Link's Awakening on her, which I have to play through as well. And of course, the Oracle games are coming out later this month, the end of this month on the 3DS, the eShop, which I'll be getting because I've got Ages, the original cartridge of Ages, so but I've never played through Seasons, so I really want to play through both of them again and get the because Ages is awesome and I really liked what I played with Seasons back in the day, but I want to try to give this game a second chance and try to get past it because I think I heard at the point I am after the point where I sort of stopped off this game, it's where it actually gets quite good. It actually sort of gets pretty good though because I've done the first 3 dungeons and I liked the last dungeon. The first 2 were like meh, but actually like the style of the third dungeon. The third dungeon in this game was, to me it was classic Zelda, classic 3D Zelda. And I want to go back and play through this though, because a lot of people really do like this though. But what I've played thus far, I don't think it's that great. I don't like Skyloft. Skyloft is the boring, and like the surface world as well. It's not that big. I just find that the world kind of boring and lifeless, and therefore that's probably one of the main reasons why I stopped. It wasn't really feeling it as much as it was. Like I'm one of those ones who love Twilight Princess. I know that's not the popular opinion, but I do. I love Twilight Princess. So, but if people out there think that game's no good, that game's like really inferior to this one, and no Green of Time though. But I like that game a lot, so everyone has their own opinion. Finally, again, that I actually am playing at the moment though, so kind of this is sort of the first backlog game that I'm tackling is Metroid Prime Trilogy. Again, not all 3, it's Metroid Prime 2 Echoes that I'm playing through at the moment on the Wii. I've got the original on the GameCube, but I'm playing through the Wii version. Because just like the way the controls, the playing this with the Wii mode, like Wii controls, is definitely very very easy to do. It's very user friendly. I just really enjoyed playing it. I already finished the original Metroid Prime on the GameCube. I never finished on this one though, but I want to play through this one Metroid Prime 2 and get around to play the third one sometime down the road though. I don't want to play through it immediately after though because I don't want to get burnt out on playing Metroid Prime. I don't want to focus, go straight to the next one after finishing the second one now. But I'm really enjoying the second one at the moment. I'm playing through it though. I'm on Torpus Bog. I'm near the end of it though, so I'm getting there. I'm probably maybe nearly about halfway through the game, I'd say. But like I say, I played it on the GameCube, and I think the first I got was after beating Torpus Bog. So I'm near to the point of where I stopped playing it on the GameCube, and therefore I'm going to everything else beyond that is going to be pretty new to me. So anyway, it's a great game. And that is it. Yes, this is still rambling on though. So those are my 15 games that I've chosen. So I'm sure some people probably played some of these games, so let me know what you think. What some of the games that you've been what you are picking though. I'm sure you're going to get them on from Steph's channel. I know if she's picking some great games like Ghost Trick. Great, she's picked it though because it's an excellent game, and Syndicate as well. They're some of my two of my favorite games of the last couple of years though, and a few other ones as well. She's picked like Link's Awakening and Dragon Quest V, which I've got all the Dragon Quest games on the DS. I've got like 4, 5, and 6 and 9, but I've never touched much of them apart from 9. So I'm maybe should be time. But anyway, I just want to focus on one RPG and not Reckoning. I don't want to focus on like several RPGs because I'll never get anywhere near them though, finishing them. But anyway, that's all my games, so hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time, whenever that may be. Goodbye!